Hey friends, I'm jumping on real quick because I'm driving back after 3 appointments with 3 clients working on 3 different types of projects, and I'm a little baffled, but I guess I shouldn't be, but I want to educate you so you're not making this mistake. I met with these clients and I had, somebody who was full on board, totally get it, understand it, one who was open to it, and then another client who was pushing back and resisting it and not seeing it until we talked through it more. And one of their team members was like, yeah, she's right. So I don't want you to make the mistake, okay? I want you, when you're working on your projects, your marketing projects, your campaigns, events, all these things that we work on with our clients, I want you to think about this important element. So my name is Shauna Anderson New. I am the president of Spitfire Advertising, and we help our clients using swag. Normally, sometimes we have to use some different vehicles depending on what the project is, but with their marketing to help them reach their goals. We look at swag differently than a lot of people do. It is not just a product with a brand on it and then that's it. No. It's more than that. It's just this vehicle. So I met with the client, first client, attorney, right? Drew out, do I have it right here? Shoot, I wasn't gonna show this to you, but yeah, okay, I'm gonna show this to you. Sorry. Pause. Okay, so visually, I wanted to show them this customer journey that they put their clients on, that they should be doing to really build those relationships, right? How to get more referrals, more repeat clients. I've worked with them for years and years and years and years, and we talk about the different pieces. And I was like, we're going in today for this meeting, and I'm going to show them this roadmap. So one of the things that we're going to talk about today, there was two of the projects, we're working on a few. 2 of the projects was they want to start doing a welcome kit for their clients. I love it. Great idea. Totally on board with that. That is part of this customer journey, right? Right here, we will be adding that welcome kit. The other project is they do a lot of workshops. And so with the workshops, they have one that's coming up, and they have high net worth clients that they are going to be getting from them. This is like hand selected high net worth clients that they're going to be, or prospects that they're getting in front of, and they want them to become clients. That's what I should have said. Sorry. So, we're talking through the idea, and what I started talking about, and really where I started, I had some ideas, but where I started is we need to think about the package. We need to talk about this initial perception on both of these that they're going to get, because they don't see any content inside. We could have the most magnificent thing inside. Probably talked too much today, but it's about that. What's that wow? When they get it in their hands, when they see it for the first time, what does that look like? It's that initial perception. That's what we're talking about today. Something as simple as, instead of doing like a plain box, because we're going to be mailing like the welcome kit out, or handing out to the high net worth clients, they're going to be a gift. We want it to look like that, right? So, for the welcome kit, how fun would this be, right? A suitcase like this, have the cool contents inside. It's important what's inside too, but this is the initial perception. For example, this box, right? Totally created for to create an experience, set the mood. Inside, there's a story about the content and giving back and why this person's important to them. This initial perception is important. Then my next appointment's with Intel. We're planning this big event, and we did this beautiful invitation, right? Electronically. We didn't want this, and they didn't want to send it out because it's internal, right? They didn't want to mail out to all the people. They want it to be a digital invitation. So what has happened in the past is there's verbiage in the email. That's done, right? They're like, no, but we have gone all out to this amazing event. We want to show that, and it starts with the perception. See, Intel totally got it, right? This is what I need you to get. So when the invitation went out, it didn't just show up as this image or text in an email. It came across the screen in this envelope, in this gold envelope, because we want this really high-end feel. The envelope opens up, and the inside of the envelope is because it's basically for 98% of the attendees are women. It's for an admin event. The envelope opens up and it's like black and it's blingy glitter, right? And then the invitation pops out. It's totally animated. It pops out. We created this beautiful invitation and it talks all about the event, you know, come dressed to impress, the visuals and their colors. It goes with everything we're doing. We knew that we had to nail this invitation to make this event, to get people excited to go. The initial perception, right? If we just handed out something that was like boring, your typical like, hey, come to this luncheon, you know, or something boring like that, are we getting anybody excited or not getting anybody excited? This is what I want you to think about. What is the initial perception on the projects you're working on? So I go to the third appointment. The third appointment is a new restaurant that wants me to help them get corporate clients into the business, right? So of course, I know my clients, my corporate clients, and I know I have this whole awesome, I have to say, I have this whole awesome marketing campaign put together for this and this program and all this. I kind of sketched it out, looking online and researching. My only thing was, will this restaurant attract the person that we want it to in these corporations, right? And honestly, when I walked in, I was looking around and saying, okay, how are my clients, my corporate clients, how are they going to feel, the ones in this job title, when they walk in? Is this some place where they're going to be like, yeah, this is it, I'm excited about it? And you know what? It didn't hit the mark. It really didn't hit the mark. And that's so hard to tell another business owner, like, this is what you're trying to attract, that you told me before I came in and saw your place today. You told me you want to attract this, but you're not attracting that. You're not attracting that because your initial perception, I wouldn't, okay, as a woman, I would not walk in here. And you're trying to attract women. You're trying to attract people that are event planners and these EAs, executive administrators, right? And the admins and people who are doing team building events and all this stuff to come to your restaurant. But your restaurant screams, men like to come here. That's a problem. And he's arguing with me. I mean, we're not totally arguing because I'm not going to be like that. But he said, I disagree that we're attracting men. And I'm looking around at the end of their lunch crowd and it's all men. There was not one woman in the restaurant. And luckily it has a female manager who is sitting in the meeting. And there's a male manager who is also sitting in the meeting. And the female manager, she just got this look on her face, right? And I looked at her and I said, do you agree? And I said, can you look at her face? And I said, do you agree with what I'm saying? You're a woman. How do you feel? And she said, I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. The perception we give off is that we want male clients in here. But yet we're telling you to create a marketing campaign around is to bring these females clients in here and want to get them to do their events here and refer to us and all of that with their female co-workers, with their female, you know, and a mix of male and female. The females are not going to want to come here, right? They're not going to want to come here and have their events here because this doesn't speak to them. There's nothing wrong with what they're doing. They just need to go after a different clientele. So do you understand what I'm saying to you today? When you're putting together, please, when you're putting together your projects, your campaigns, anything that you're doing that you want to get people on board, think about that initial perception. What is that initial perception they're going to get down to the box, the invite on their computer screen, the envelope if you're putting it in an envelope? What are you doing, and is it giving off the right perception to what you really want to capture? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself that. Really. Please. Please. Okay, I'm a little fired up about it because I was astonished that there was resistance today to this when I'm like, I'm trying to help you grow your business and I'm trying to help you reach your goals, and you're going to push back on it and not see it. No. And honestly, I have to say with that restaurant owner, once his female manager said what she said and was in agreement with me, he calmed down and he was like, oh, really? I hadn't thought about it. And then, okay, so what can we do to change this? Which I loved it. I was like, thank you. So there you go. That is my tip for you today. Okay, when you're creating your events and all the different things that you're doing with your marketing and whatever you're putting out to the world for your business, for your whatever project that is, think about that initial perception. When people are walking into your lobby, what is the initial perception that they have? Okay, I hope that you guys are having an amazing day. If you need help, you need fresh eyes. If you need help figuring out what that initial perception could be, I would love to help. I would absolutely love to help you. Just let me know. My name is Shauna Anderson Newt, president of Spitfire Advertising. And if you do nothing else, just do me 2 favors. How about 2 favors today? 1, subscribe to the email or subscribe to the video below, right? Just if you're on YouTube, so just click that, subscribe. And number 2, this one's an easy one. Will you just smile? Because happy looks good on you. Have an amazing day.